Hello YouTube, welcome to another nerdITout video, and for this vid I thought I'd talk about what films can we watch, TV shows. As you know, most people can't go to the cinemas, quite a lot of people stuck at home and can't work like me, still waiting for my job to reopen again. So what can we talk about? Well, what can we actually watch? That's a good thing. I've got four choices. I was thinking it over, and yeah, some of them's been up for a while, but it does not matter, you got the time, let's watch it. Okay, so, I'm going to talk about Netflix, Superstore. Sorry, it's a bit windy, look at it! Jesus! It's almost March, but it's like there's chickens and land. Anyway, so Superstore is a comedy about a big moving company, supermarket, kind of like Target, Tesco's, Asda, that sort of thing. And it's just about these employees, about their experiences, you know, dealing with crappy, bosses, them having a laugh, different scenarios they do. It's an absolute laugh, and it's such like a surprise. It's in like the top 10 on Netflix at the moment. So it's just so funny, like the actors, just relatable stuff. And the jokes are just great, and you think about what kind of shows go on, sometimes they add new characters in or they go a different direction with it. Like for me, like Big Bang, like the first two seasons, and I thought it was a bit early bringing in, Amy Bernadette. I thought I could have brought him later on. No, honestly, from season 1 to 5, season 6 I think it's getting filmed, I believe. It's just absolutely a privilege to watch, and it's absolutely great television. So Superstore, highly recommended. Another one on Netflix, Beast from Little Nation. It's got Idris Elba in it. It's got this young boy whose village gets massacred, or the men do in there. And the country's going through a civil war, all the political parties are fighting for power. And the little kid joins one of them, a militia leader, Idris Elba plays. Idris Elba, I'm so sorry. And yeah, it's about like this poor child soldier, drugs, war, violence, killing. You see it on the news all the time, and this like brings you like insight of what it would look like, and it's such a beautiful story, and I highly recommend watching it if you're keen for a good Netflix, a good film to watch on Netflix. It's highly recommended. I think it's rated 18, so not for the kids, I'm afraid, but it's a really good story. And I didn't hear about it back in 2015. It was Age of Ultron, it was Mad Max. There were so many films coming out. I think the James Bond film came out that year, so I didn't really hear about it. And I think you should watch it. It's a highly enjoyable. Anyway, next one. Sorry, a train's going by. Inkmasters on Amazon Prime. Imagine a Great British Bake Off, but with tattoos. It's absolutely fantastic. You get some of the top tattooists in America competing for $100,000. It's just absolutely fantastic. You see some great artwork. You see some drama. You see all these new style of tattooing, which I never heard of. And it's just an absolutely great show. There's like 12 seasons, and there's multiple spin-off seasons, and it's honestly, you're interested in tattoo or any decent telly watching, Inkmasters is the way, and that's on Amazon Prime. Next two I'm going to recommend is Tag. It's on Netflix. I believe you can buy on Amazon. It's got that Archer guy from the Avengers films, and it's just basically this film about guys that play tag, based on a true story as well. And one of them wants to retire. He's getting married. He's like, guys, I've had enough, but he's never been tagged. Out of all the years he's been playing it. So all his friends band together and go, okay, we're going to try and get him before he gets married. And honestly, I have watched some comedies, but it's such a good film. It's camaraderie, friendship, the story's good. It's just so interesting to watch, and actually based on a true story, which is mad. It's heavily different. It's loosely, what happens don't happen in real life. The whole tag thing and them doing wacky things to each other, that's true, but I think there was like 10 of them in real life, something like that. It was a big group of friends. There's only about 5 in the film. So that's worth a watch. And then the last one, it's an old one, Star Trek The Next Generation. Now, I've never been a massive Trekkie fan. I remember I used to go to my uncle's after school, and he used to have it on. He used to have, I think, it was like Deep Space Nine and Star Trek The Original Series, and then some Next Generation. And I think my biggest memory of it is when we watched the one with the Borg, when they did the movies. And then my cousin got me to watch Wrath of Khan, and it got me semi-interested in it. But I thought, okay, what to watch? I've watched a lot of stuff, and I thought, sod it, watch Next Generation. I'm almost done season 3, and I highly recommend it, guys. If you want some good classic sci-fi, watch it. I mean, you got all the seasons. I think you got all of them. You got Star Trek The Original Series, Next Generation, then you got 2 spin-offs, and then there's a new one. So you got literally, if you're in a really Trekkie mood, you know, Netflix is the way. And I think streaming services, you know, with all the ones coming out, there's so many to watch, but it's hard to find, especially with Netflix. They don't really advertise this stuff, so it's actually hard to find good stuff. You know, you don't know what to watch. Final recommendation, The Boys. Oh my god, The Boys. Imagine all your classic superheroes, but so shitty. I mean, Homelander is like bad Superman, but he's bad, but he's funny at the same. You're supposed to hate these characters, but you can't help but loving them. You know, A-Train, The Deep, very sad, pathetic version of Aquaman. It's just, and that's on Amazon. So there is some good television out there, guys. But it's just what to watch, and I think it's worth quite a lot of browsing. You know, trying to find what works. If it don't work for you, it don't work for you. But it's always good to shop around and try and find what hits you. Because if you don't like it, it's not that you're paying $5.99 a month for whatever you're paying for your thing. Honestly, at the minute, if you're not working, or you know, if you have a job, but obviously you can't do a lot of your leisure outside, just go wild, experiment. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy my recommendations. Like and subscribe, that would really help us out. We're going through a bit of a tough patch at the minute with a few arguments. But yeah, the channel would, me and Ellie would really appreciate it. And if you keep liking it, we'll keep making more. So take care, guys.